Lesson 1, Cosmic Beauty. Perfection of rhythm, balanced perfection of rhythm. Everything in nature is expressed by rhythmic waves of light. Every thought and action is a light wave of thought and action. Walter Russell, artist, architect, author, philosopher. The Greek beauty ideal created one of the most fascinating cultures ever to exist on Earth. It gave direction to one of the most extraordinary peoples in history. The classical Greek ideal produced a people of startling appearance. The Roman Admantius, in his treatise Physiognomica, said of the ancient Greeks, "They had square faces, fine lips, straight noses, and powerful eyes with a powerful glittering gaze. They were a people with the most beautiful eyes in the world." Symmetry. The late Dr. Herbert Shelton, one of history's most prolific writers on health, a raw, plant-based diet, and fasting, was absolutely fascinated with and inspired by the Greek beauty ideal. Dr. Shelton had a memorable definition of beauty. He wrote, "Beauty, in its highest sense, signifies that harmony of proportions, fairness of aspect, and geniality of influence belonging to form, combination, principle, or condition which renders it attractive and pleasing." Dr. Shelton also wrote, "Beauty, I am fully convinced, is a reflection of excellence, revealing excellence of structure and balance of function, whereas those defects, disproportions, disharmonies, and asymmetries which make up the various forms of ugliness signify structural defects and functional imbalances. This, it seems to me, is a fundamental truth of far-reaching importance. Symmetrical exercises have a subtle but important balancing effect. The practice of yoga helps create more overall symmetry of muscle, tendons, sinews, and organs. In essence, symmetrical exercises involve activities that use the side of the body other than the one normally used. For example, one can write with the left hand if one is right-handed. A symmetrical mind exercise involves chewing on both sides of the jaw. An ancient yoga technique claims that if one chews 52 times on each side of the jaw, this balances both hemispheres of the brain. This is probably due to the fact that the vagus nerve, which runs along the temporomandibular joint, jaw joint, strongly influences at least 30% of each brain hemisphere. Essentially, symmetrical nutrition involves taking in foods that are geometrically harmonious and based on the golden ratio, phi, such as raw fruits and vegetables. This imparts a balancing pattern upon us. Electromagnetism and Kirlian photography. Every now and then, we hear of or see someone with a magnetic personality. Even being in the company of such an individual tends to uplift the spirits. This person seems to be surrounded by a refreshing, youthful glow. This glow is electromagnetic radiation, which is made visible in Kirlian photography. Harmonious electromagnetic radiation creates an attractive force. This leads us to discover that electromagnetism and beauty are closely aligned. Raw organic asparagus, Kirlian image. Raw organic pea pod and raw organic pea pod, Kirlian image. Kirlian photographs capture the electromagnetic radiation patterns emitted by objects across a wide spectrum of electromagnetic energy. These light patterns are not visible to the naked human eye. Organic starfruit, Kirlian image. Slightly cooked organic tomato, Kirlian image. Raw organic tomato, Kirlian image. Medium rare cooked meat, Kirlian image. Raw meat, Kirlian image. Raw organic broccoli, Kirlian image. Steamed organic broccoli, Kirlian image. From these pictures, we can see the intense, vibrant, electromagnetic, and luminescent patterns found in raw foods as opposed to other foods. When we focus on the elements of beauty and symmetry, we begin to understand that the realm of raw plant food is the ideal place to begin to design the beauty diet